All right, welcome back to the BFC, where we go into the trenches of the trading world. We have a new addition to the BFC watch list, SAGMF. Yeah, I could come up with some acronyms for this one. All right, I won't do it just yet, but we're going to have some fun with this one, I think. And it was up at the close Friday, 90%, 87.39% at 33 cents. It's on the OTCQB company verified profile. It's 12G3 certified, transfer agent verified, and independent directors. So we're looking nice there, nice and tight. And let's see what we got here. We have the TSX Venture Exchange audited. That's where they're at, and we have a market cap of 13.9 million. And this is it. Why does this move so easily? There's 8,400 shares at the DTC. This moves like a hot knife through butter. So this is an ultra low float, really nice tight share structure. So what do they have going on? Let's meet the team. All right, we have the director and CEO, Michael Steyer, the CFO, Terrence Lee. Michael Garrigan is the director and CGO, and then you have your independent directors, Michael and Harrison. And hey, I always said this. I always would say that all geologists have beards. Well, guess what? Ticker SAGMF has proven my point, damn it. Look at Len, Riley, and Ryan. Hey, guys, nice beards, by the way. Nice geology beards. Looking great. So they have a great team here. And guess what? Their team is about to get even stronger. And this is why. SAGAFMF. I'm sorry, Saga Metals. All right, we're not going to call it. We're going to talk. I like SAGMF. Why? Well, personally, it's just my bias because I like making acronyms. Saga Metals appoints Vernon Sheen, former exploration manager of B2 Gold, to its board of advisors. A mining industry veteran with 39 years of exploration industry experience, Mr. Sheen spent the last 18 years as exploration manager for Bema Gold Corp and its successor company, B2 Gold, specializing in advancing exploration programs through preliminary economic assessment, feasibility study, and into production. Let's take a look at his comment from the PR. I am excited to be advising Saga Metals Corp with their intelligent, diversified, and aggressive exploration programs targeting critical minerals that support the green energy transition. Given my successful advancement of several projects from grassroots through to production, I'm eager to add value to Saga's rapidly evolving radar TVF project. And that's titanium, vanadium, and iron. I messed up the second one, but hey, I did my best. I'm not a science guy. I'm a science nerd. All right. But let's look. I pulled up his LinkedIn, and yes, he spent 14 years at B2 Gold. In the past 12 years, he successfully drilled into resource and reserve over 7.6 million ounces of gold and 48 million ounces of silver. I just want to put this in perspective. 48 million ounces of silver is about $1.8 billion, give or take. So if there's one guy that you would want to bring to the board of your OTC company, your OTC mining company, this is the guy. The guy has the experience. And one thing I like about his time spent at B2 Gold and that whole team is because I like this because he wasn't just there for like 2 months. He obviously had a lot of respect there, and he was successful there because he spent 14 years there. Is this a guy you want on your mining board? You damn well betcha. Excellent stuff. Now let's keep this thing going. Let's actually just take a look at B2 Gold. For those that aren't familiar with the stock, it's sitting at like $3.53, and it's like a $3 billion market cap or something like that, something crazy. But let's look at what they did in quarter one. All right, BTG reported adjusted earnings per share of 9 cents for first quarter 2025, beating the Zacks consensus estimate. I can't get the words right today. It's all these big words are joggling my brain. Zacks consensus estimate of 8 cents. So they beat that. The bottom line improved 50% year over year. B2G generated revenues of $532 million and compared to $461 million the year prior. So yeah, this is a big deal. And this is, he's associated with this. So when you see success like this in a company, and then you bring a guy like this on your board, that is a heavy indicator on where the stock is going to go, where the company is going to go. Remember, none of this is financial advice. This is just my opinion. But I will say, I know that a lot of you guys, especially in the BFC community, don't get really excited about mining plays, but I think this is one to definitely get excited about because they're bringing on a guy with a proven track record that literally, oversaw 1.2 billion in silver. All right. Just silver. So I don't know. I like where this is going. I like the board announcement. I think it's a great addition. Now, let's look at their latest PR. Saga Metals mobilizes and commences summer work programs at recently drilled 100% owned Radar Titanium property in Labrador, Canada, and provides corporate update. Field crews arrived on site on June 17th and have initiated ground-based geophysical surveys targeting future high-priority drill targets. Concurrently, the team is constructing an access trail along the full 20-kilometer strike extent of the Dykes River Intrusion Oxide Layering Zone. Mobilizing drill rigs to the Trapper Zone is a first construction priority. All right. And what this press release had, it had 4 figures, 4 pictures, and I'm going to just break it down into what these pictures are, what they mean for the company, and then I'm going to give you my reasons on why I think this is why we're going to be bullish here. And I am bullish on Sagmf right now. So this is the first figure. And what this is this shows the broader layout of Saga Metals' Radar Titanium property. What stands out here is the new access trail that they're building, all right? Connecting the Hawkeye Zone on the east to the Trapper Zone on the west. So it's not just a trail, it's a 20-kilometer corridor that runs through the rich zone, the oxide layering zone, all right? It's a critical infrastructure update that will allow the company to officially mobilize drill rigs and explore high-priority areas along the entire strike, all right? They're literally carving out the foundation and their access points. Let's go to the next one, the next figure. And we could say, what the hell are we looking at? Well, here we see Saga's field crew using a 6-ton excavator to clear old forestry roads. This isn't future planning. This is what they're doing right now, guys, all right? And they are bringing in a 25-ton excavator that's in transit to expand its access and push deeper into prospective zones. It's a strong visual of boots on the ground. And, you know, it shows their commitment to really getting this project done quickly and cost effectively. So I like this. I love companies that actually show work in the field. There's a couple other tickers that we've covered that we get constant updates, and it's really nice to see. That's the kind of transparency that we want. Moving on. What do you got these guys here? Wait, where are their beards? The one guy's starting to grow the beard, the geologist beard. We need more geologists, guys. Don't slip up on your geology beards. I have to have a little fun when I cover these stocks. My gosh. I should have grew a beard for this episode. All right. This is geophysics in action. Figure 3 captures their team conducting magnetic and VLF-EM surveys. By the way, it's very low frequency electromagnetic surveys in the Trapper Zone, the new thing that I learned today while doing some due diligence on the stock. Now, an area that's shown the strongest magnetic anomalies to date. This part is absolutely crucial. These surveys are laying the foundation for Saga's next drilling phase, with 2 geophysics teams on site and equipment being recalibrated due to the strength of the signals. It's clear they believe this area could host significant mineralization. And so that's very exciting. But this is where I want you guys just to understand. This fourth map is absolutely crucial. This map overlays aeromagnetic data across the entire property, showing clear hot zones that correlate with oxide layering and previous drill success. Now, what's notable is that drilling today has only covered about 1/40th of this entire structure. 1/40th. They have just begun to scratch the surface here, no pun intended, with demonstrated magnetic correlation and confirmed titanomagnetite. Is that how you say it? Titanomagnetite intercepts. Saga appears to be sitting on a much larger system than what's currently tested. So, yeah, and so let's say that together. Titanomagnetite. Another word I learned while doing some due diligence here. So, you know, that this is a huge ass property. Very big. Let's keep it going and get to our bullish points. So this is the bullish breakdown for Saga Metals. They initiated 2025 summer field programs at 100% owned Radar Titanium property in Labrador, Canada. Fieldwork includes road construction and magnetic and electromagnetic surveys. Very strong magnetic anomalies identified during previous surveys. Winter drilling confirmed high-grade vanadiferous titanomagnetite mineralization. Oh, I did it. Only 1/40th of oxide layering zone drilled to date. And the titanium market is poised for significant growth, and it's being fueled by the green energy revolution. That's what's going to drive the demand for titanium. And they are working with the Alpha Bridge Group. They have them engaged for equity research coverage. So there's a lot of reasons why I'm excited about this one. I'm glad to be covering it. It's added to the BFC watch list. Do I own any of the stock yet? No. Am I going to be keeping a close eye on it and maybe try to swoop up a couple shares on the pullback? Yes. And I will say this, their recent board announcement being connected to B2 Gold, I don't think he's just going to come on just to hang around. I think he sees the dollar signs, and I think they're going to have a lot of success on these sites. And like I said, they've only covered 1/40th of the oxide layering zone. So I don't know. This is one to keep on your radar. Let me know what you think. What do you think about mining plays? I think this one's exciting, especially with the board announcement. Big team, great property. Let me know. Are you going to dive into SAGMF? And hey, for fun, for shits and gigs, why don't you leave me your favorite acronym, SAGMF, the newest mining stock added to the BFC watch list? Listen, that's all I got. You guys stay well, enjoy your summer, and remember, there is more that binds us than breaks us. Peace out.